see, much smoother than a live horse, much more manageable. Checkers has been with me for many years and never a problem, my lady. No lost shoes during skirmishes.
I should imagine it very difficult to ride into battle.
I have to admit, my lady, that battles have been scarce since I've had them. I always seem to arrive there much too late, and it can seem slightly undignified pushing your own horse from behind.
I'm sure it can. That is the trouble with the wheels.
On the other hand, if the battle is at the bottom of the hill, then I'm always the first to arrive.
And the first to leave. I should imagine it'd be quite difficult to stop.
I'm working on it. I'm a great hand at inventing things. I see you're examining my little box. It's my own invention to keep clothes and sandwiches in. You see, I carry it upside down so that the rain can't get in.
But the things can get out. Did you know the lid's open?
I didn't know it. And the box has no use without them.
Hooligans! Rapscallions! Ruffians and louts! How dare you! How very, very dare you! Do you know who I think I am? I take over the crown heads of Europe, I'll have you know. And not once have I ever had anything hurled at me.
It's Humpty Dumpty.
It's very provoking that things thrown at one. I'm of a very delicate disposition, I'll have you know.
Can't be anyone else. I'm sure of it. As sure as if his name written all over his face.
Do you know how precarious my position is?
How exactly like an egg he is.
Oh, it's very infuriating to be called an egg. Very.
I said you looked like an egg, sir, and some eggs are very pretty.
Some people have no more sense than a baby. What are you doing here anyway? You should never have got this far across the board.
Bored?
Yes, I am, extremely. Can't be more vivacious, effervescent, scintillating, perhaps, well, more like me.
He is rather big-headed.
I was thinking the self-same thing.
I wait out here with never a soul to talk to. And then you come along. Dull, drab, colourless, and tedious.
You haven't even tried talking to us.
Nevertheless, it's as plain as you are.
You're very rude.
How dare you! My manners are aristocratic. You may shake my hand if you must.
I'm not sure I want to.
Good. I'm not sure you're worthy enough. You'd better turn around and head the other way, you know. This wall stretches right across the land. It's designed to keep peasants like you out.
You are talking to a lady.
And you are talking to an appointed official of the Queen.
And then what are you doing sitting on that wall?
It's status. I am too far above you. You should be grateful that I deign to even glance at you. I am superior in every way.
I'd rather be safe on the ground.
There you see, no ambition. You should always reach for the heights.
But you have a lot further to fall.
Poppycock. There's no chance I could ever fall off. If I did, and I never would, but if I did, the king has promised me with his very own mouth
To send all his horses and all his men.
Now I do declare that is really too bad. You've been listening at doors, and behind trees, and down chimneys, or you couldn't have known it.
I haven't indeed. It's in a book.
It's a very respectable way to have learnt about it. I've written my autobiography, you know.
What's it about?
460 pages. How old did you say you are?
11 years and 6 months.
Wrong! You never said a word like it.
I thought you meant, how old are you?
If I'd have meant that, I'd have said it. Unbelievably plain and dismal.
What is?
You are! If I saw you again, I wouldn't recognize you. You're so exactly like other people.
We are all different in our own ways.
That's the problem, you see. You don't own your own ways. The Red Queen does. All ways are hers.
You know the Red Queen?
Yes, I am fully acquainted with the Blue Bloods. I have shaken hands with many royals. I could reel you off a list as long as my arm. Even longer.
But then you know the way to the Red Palace.
And don't ask such tedious questions. Of course I do. It's behind the wall. You know, you're in the presence of a very important person. That is why I have been entrusted with this wall. No one shall pass. Not a flutterby ever crosses the border.
But
no, not another word. I am totally incorruptible. I stand like a titan over you.
you're sitting.
Figure of speech. I think you'll find that standing there with your mouth open only compounds your I already know you love me. It's understandable. I am extremely breathtaking. You see, I have a mind completely and utterly superior to yours.
How rude.
On the contrary, I'm being kind. With my intellect, I could have made you feel worthless as a worm. When you are magnificent, and when you are magnificent, when you are magnificent, then you find it isn't easy to talk to simple folk. I'm so high up the food chain they can't understand the yoke. Joke! See what I did there?
Yes.
So aren't you laughing?
It wasn't very funny.
Don't you get to know, young lady? These lesser men like Socrates, philosophers and such as these could never hold a candle to my wit. With Plato, Aristotle, but I wouldn't think the lot'll ever match my intellect, no, not one bit. If anyone of them will try to structure me, I tell them very slowly it's all Greek to me. So I prefer the classes with great joy. I never chatter with the high line. I look down. You're so very insignificant, I look down. When you're looking down, I know who's on the center of the poses. It's a nice and tall, but what's the name to do? When I execute your extraordinariness. And you, not only you.
Excuse me, I think that's
Oh,
rather...
don't apologize. I'm superb. I've yet to find anyone who could even aspire to go close. When I think of all the things I know, it's very tricky not to show the brilliance in all I do and say. With my expertise and knowledge, I could lecture at Atkins College. I'm a connoisseur of crass and ballet. You lesser others who are poor in intellect, you're only incidental to stand erect. So I'm so sorry for you, I can tell. I'm the one who's sitting smugly in his ivory shell. I look down, knowing you're so very humble, I look down. From the very many sources, I say horses are for courses. Nonetheless, I think you guess I'm looking down.
Now look here, old man.
I think you'll find you are the old man. Age does not necessarily mean intelligence.
Neither does head size.
I'm a tone of force, foreign tongues. I sing with operative lungs. A vocal range is something to be heard. I can tell the difference right away. Tis back to do and short age. You common noun and just a common word. I'm a cashmere with quite a wide exotic taste. You can tell by the circumference of my ample waist. Ha! I'm a lover of all cuisine and spicy food. Don't ever serve me omelette that would just be rude. I look down on the very plain and simple. I look down. I'm extravagant and florid. Your which must be horrid. Nonetheless, I think you guess I'm looking down.
This is silly. This isn't intellect, it's just wordplay.
How dare you!
If you're so educated, say something in French.
Oh, I know. Facade!
That's it. You're a false front. You're all shell and no yolk. Facade, it means false front. You only speak of being intelligent, but you're not. You're just an egg. It's a dangerous game, I know you play and think you lead us from the string. We've seen right through your mask, you know it's true.
This overbearing old disguise will vanish now before our eyes. Impenetrable walls are breaking through.
Stop it! You're breaking down my wall!
We can't go forward unless it's gone.
Oh, but it took so long to build up. It's my barrier, my fortress.
You'll be so much better without it, trust me.
Falling down, crashing down.
Walls like this deserve to be brought tumbling down.